Well, here we are, the first of what I hope will be many videos, looking at the archives of the Society through props and scripts and costumes, rare merchandise, new merchandise, special offers, and so on. Really just want to try and build the YouTube channel. So here we are. I thought, what better way to start than probably one of the best items that's out there, which is the full complete script for the Jolly Boys outing. So the story of how basically I got this script, I think it must have been about 25 years ago. I was at home and I was planning to go out and meet someone at South Mimms, the service station on the M25. It was about 40 minutes from where I lived at the time, and I was just getting ready to go. I had plenty of time, and the phone rang. And in those days, it was mainly landlines, and you didn't know who was phoning you because there was no caller display. And I thought, oh, do I want to answer it or not? Or should I just go out the door and meet? I can't even remember who I was meeting. I was probably delivering something to someone who had bought something online. I don't know. Honestly, I can't remember. And I was thinking, do I want to answer this phone call or not? Or should I just go to South Mimms? I thought, oh, you know what? I'll answer the call. So I answered it. Whoops. And there was a fellow on the other line, and his name, as it turned out, was Derek Baker. And he explained to me that he actually played a part in Only Fools, and he had his original script still and wanted to sell it. Would I be interested? Obviously, the answer was yes. We spoke a little bit more, and he told me that he played the policeman in Only Fools, the one who had his helmet knocked off. So straight away, I'm thinking this is an Only Fools Jolly Boys outing script on the horizon here. So I explained to him I was just going out because I had a meeting that I had to go get to in South Mimms. But I'd call him when I got back, and maybe I could arrange to meet him. And unbelievably, he said he lives in South Mimms. Can you believe it? I mean, it was just written in the stars. He was 5 minutes from where I was, from the service station. I didn't even know there was a little town around the back of the service station. And it, like I say, it was just written in the stars. So I was at his house within an hour and a half of him phoning. Really interested in getting the script. I can vaguely remember pulling up. It was a very difficult place to park outside, but I did. And I walked in and I met him. His name was Derek Baker, as I said. And his wife was there, who was called Sophie. And we sat down and she made me a cup of Darjeeling and a Lyons Victoria sponge. And it was very nice. And we got chatting and he told me about his history of what he did. As it turns out, Derek Baker had quite an interesting history of being a stuntman. And he worked a lot on Minder, the Sweeney, the Professionals, all that kind of stuff. In fact, virtually any fight that you see in Minder with Dennis Waterman, it's usually Derek Baker having a punch-up with Dennis Waterman. He showed me loads of photographs that he'd had taken over the years of all the shows that he'd been in. He had a great big scrapbook, which is probably why he kept the script. His other claim to fame really was in one of the James Bond films. I'm not good on James Bond. I don't really watch them. But I think it's Octopussy, where, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it's where the crater opens, the thing gets drawn back and everyone comes down on ropes. He was one of the guys on the rope. So the next time you watch the Jolly Boys and you look at the policeman whose crash helmet was knocked off his head, he was one of the, I don't know if they were goodies or baddies, but he was one of the guys who came down on the ropes. He told me that he choreographed that whole scene. So yeah, I mean, that was great. Incidentally, one of the other things he did say was when his helmet got knocked off by Rodney kicking the ball at him, Rude Gullit nowhere, that was his idea for his helmet to get knocked off. And they liked it and they kept it in. So that was that. It was a really nice afternoon reminiscing with him. I wish I kept in contact with him. I do know he's still about now. I'm pretty sure he is. I saw a post of someone who had met him recently. I wish I kept a bit. Listen, visually, this video's been pretty boring so far. So let me just show you the script. Fortunately, Derek, which is, you know, a little bit of a quirky thing, got the script signed to him and his wife Sophie. So here we are. We've got Nicholas Lindus on the front cover. Incidentally, if you ever got the Royal Mail script pack of stamps when they came out a few years ago, one of the scripts inside there is this actual copy. They wanted a scan of it, which I gave them. So it's been immortalised by the Royal Mail as well. I'll just run through it briefly because this video's dragging on a bit. So you've got Tony Dale on the front cover. You've got Nick Lindus signed it. I think it's signed by so many. Let's have a look. Who we got? We've got David Jason, Buster Merrifield. I mean, that's so nice, isn't it? Look at that. How nice is that? Ken McDonald, Mine's a Pint, all the best. Trigger has signed it by Trigger as well. John Chalice has signed it Boise. Dennis Leal is on there. Denzel. Roy Evans, which is Harry the coach driver. Raquel. Gwyneth. Stephen Woodcock. Make Those Lagers Long and Cool. Rosalind Knight, Mrs. Cresswell. Sue. I can't work out who that is. I should know really because they dedicated it to me. I must have got this one done at a convention. It had been one of the guests that I had at a convention. Oh, it might be Robin Driscoll, actually. Yeah, I think that's Robin Driscoll. No, there's Robin Driscoll. No, someone I mentioned in comments who that is. I can't work out who that is. Adrian Pegg, Elvis, Jake Wood, so on. So there you go. That's the full script for the Jolly Boys. I mean, the actual wording of the show. There's a few missed scenes in here, but, you know, you've got the famous I Shot the Sheriff line there. One of my favourites. What else we've got? Let's see what else we can stumble on. Oh, yeah, there you go. Hang on, Stephen. A female swan, 3 letters. Yes, got it, Stephen. It's a big. Probably the best line from arguably the best episode. Well, my opinion anyway. So there you go. Oh, hold on, some more autographs there. What's that? Did I just spot something? I don't know. Thought I did. Maybe not. No. Oh, there you go. Who's that? You're nicked. Oh, don't know who that is. Oh, that would be Derek himself. Yeah, Derek Baker signed it. Oh, that must be on his page. Yeah, there you go. I probably got that done on a day. I don't remember doing that. There you go. You're under arrest. I couldn't help it. It was an accident. There you go. One of the lovely items in the collection. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more. I'm going to say all the usual stuff. Follow us, click the bell, yada, yada, yada. I hope you do. And if you do and it grows, we'll post more of this kind of stuff. Take it easy and bonjour.